I would not talk about this if I wasn't as frustrated as I am with YG. I purposely waited to see if I could force myself to like Meow by Meow because I like the lineup for the group so much. The members have such a strong aura and I wanted to stand them. Yet here we are, I'm making a video. Meow and Baby Monster are two groups I was very excited for by virtue of their lineup as the members are extremely talented. Baby Monster Rami's cover of Pick Up Your Feelings during their survival show was one of the best covers I've ever seen in K-pop, and I found her take on it with agility extremely refreshing. The landscape of K-pop at the time was very anti-girl crush, and YG still had Blackpink under them on tour at the time with a girl crush concept. So I had hopes for Baby Monster to have an entirely different concept, and for once I managed to delude myself into having hope in YG. A trap I would later fall into with Meow as well. To explain why my expectations were bound to be nothing but delusion, we have to first establish YG Entertainment's past. YG's first two successful girl groups are 2NE1 and Blackpink. 2NE1 is a girl group who made girl crush music and was largely loved for those content anthems. After fallouts with the members due to bad treatment from YG CEO Young Seok set out to create, and I quote, a prettier, younger 2NE1. And thus, Blackpink was born. A lot of Blackpink's early discography was indeed 2NE1 songs, as throughout the years demos have leaked of 2NE1 members singing songs that would be later released by Blackpink. Blackpink as a group would be accused of re-releasing the same songs in different coats of paint, which I do agree with. There is no significant change to the Teddy formula with 80% of their discography, and a lot of it sounds very outdated, but this isn't what this video is about, and there are plenty of videos examining Blackpink's discography and its pitfalls. The point I'm trying to make is YG managed to recreate the same discography twice and have it extremely profitable both times. So it was always going to be wrong of me to assume the next girl group from them would be any different. Enter Baby Monster, the first YG girl group since Blackpink. As I said, I was expecting something new from YG with Baby Monster due to the state of the market at the time, but that was very wrong. First of all, Baby Monster was marketed through a survival show with many YG artists making a cameo, and the members were picked by the CEO. So that was the first sign of YG choosing to bank on nostalgia and legacy music. The debut song for Baby Monster is a straight-up Blackpink reject. The obvious part is the Lisa Money sample. This being the sample was clearly meant to remind people of Lisa and feel familiar with the song, so you automatically like it more. But for me, it just bred as lazy. They weren't willing to make a good song, so they relied on legacy again. On top of that, the song is structured like a Blackpink song, with the pre-chorus melody sounding especially like Blackpink. The song structure is identical to a Blackpink song, a talk singing section into a rap into a pre-chorus into an empty chorus, but the hook repeated over and over again. Where have I seen this before? Around 7 times. Sheesh is pretty much the same thing, with it having a How You Like That sample instead of money this time. The visuals for the music video were also very Blackpink-like. The sets and camera angles look like a Blackpink music video, and I assume it's in large part due to the fact the exact same people are making the music video. If we look at TWICE and ITZY, I think they have completely different visual and sonic identities, despite being under the same company. Yet Baby Monster's work reads as a Blackpink song and music video without Blackpink in it. I do think there's a slow understanding in the YG building that the Baby Blackpink thing is not working, which led to songs like Forever, which still does sound outdated, do not get me wrong, but at least it doesn't sound like a Blackpink song and in concept is different from anything YG has done. If YG can't be creative and create a new concept, I'm glad they can at least copy IVE because it's new and it's new for YG, so it's a good step. Their October comeback is rumored to be in the style of Forever, and I think that's a positive step in the right direction. All we need now is to kick the hack producers out of the studio so we don't get another EDM curse or empty curse in the big year of 2024, and we will be good. Baby Monster can clearly sing, so I think it's time to let them sing a chorus fully. Shisha's end segment was also full of potential. The song went spooky with the whisper part, and I think that as a concept could be a very good thing for them, especially when it works with their name and it's a niche that isn't tapped into. I think there's a lot of potential to Baby Monster, but I'm also extremely pessimistic about YG properly growing that potential into a reality. As they've shown time and time again, they refuse to evolve and are stuck in 2016. Speaking of refusing to evolve, by far the biggest disappointment of the year, Meow. Meow isn't directly under YG Entertainment. They're under Teddy's label, the Black Label, who is under YG Entertainment. So I expected something different, despite the Black Label giving Somi Blackpink rejects as well throughout the years. The thing is, sub-labels don't always create clones of the same girl group as proven by Billy. I don't think anyone knew Mystic Story is under SM Entertainment because Ginga Minga Yo isn't supernova sounding or looking at all. There's a separate identity to those groups despite being under the same large label. Another obvious example of that is HYBE's label system. Tangent aside, let's talk about Meow by Meow. The song's chorus is another empty one with a very Blackpink structure, opening with talk singing into a rap into a very Blackpink sounding pre-chorus melody, into an empty chorus with a repeated catchphrase, "Where have I seen that before?" This song could easily be performed by Baby Monster or Blackpink. Another aspect I haven't mentioned, which is also a huge issue with YG Entertainment, is the writing. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but stealing phrases from hip-hop and having an 18-year-old or younger girl spit them out as bars is just not working. Now you speak French talking about we is literally a stolen bar. Like word for word, bar for bar, this is stolen. With my girls we gon' shake some, when we know that's not what's happening, it all coming from the mouth of a 15-year-old girl? The obsession with hip-hop is just not working here, I'm sorry. Another example of that with million wons and dollars, comma, also doesn't work. Teddy wrote that shit, you can literally tell. Like, how do you people stream that with a straight face? More amazing lyrics brought to you by the mind who brought you Bitch I'm a Star but no Patrick, I'm a Boss Baby, and Sting Like a Bee include Bullying Up on Sight, I Ain't Got Time, When I'm on My Grind, and half the lyrics being yeah. Teddy got so much flack for Lisa's lyrics, yet seems to have learned nothing. Another critique of mine to this song is just how empty it sounds. The song mostly relies on the yeah to replace a good instrumental. There is also the issue of Blackpink's little sister and baby Jennie or Lisa. Like, not only are you giving these girls scraps from Blackpink as songs, you're also not marketing them as themselves, but as shadows of previous idols in the industry. The fighting on who is baby Jennie between Hyun and Ella is so dumb it actually hurts my head. None of you as fans should want that for those girls in any capacity. You should want them to carve out their own identity in the industry and want their company to promote them with more effort than riding on the cocktails of their senior. This is even more frustrating because Treasure is also a victim to this with their music being stuck in 2016 and the forced baby BigBang marketing with a lot of CA styling. This is actually happening because YG got away with it during Blackpink's active years. Re-releasing the same song was so successful for Blackpink, it made them a top 2 K-pop group. So YG saw it. Re-releasing the same song with younger girls in the group would strike the same gold. YG hasn't evolved in years musically, and I think we will all be getting Blackpink's little sisters in 2060. If I was Blackpink, I'd sue them for IP infringement at this point. It's actually getting annoying to see. I think YG needs to completely overhaul their producers and music video teams because those people's capacity for creativity has clearly deteriorated so much over the years that they're incapable of doing anything new. But decisions like that only come with corporations when they lose money, and YG isn't losing enough money to understand the problem is their laziness and lack of creativity, so there will never be change. I seriously hope Meow and Baby Monster aren't doomed, but the future is grim with their fans blindly supporting them and the music YG is recycling for them. There will never be change without pushback from the people.